Have you ever felt the chilling whisper of the unseen on your neck? Ever heard of the haunted Taquareira? Let's delve into this world of shadows and whispers. A world so real, yet so elusive, where the line between the living and the dead seems to blur. The haunted Taquareira, a place where fear is as real as the air you breathe. Imagine walking through the deep, misty woods of Taquareira, where every rustle seems like a warning, every whisper a threat. It's a place where the wind seems to carry tales of sorrow and dread, of an entity so wicked that even the bravest shudder at its name, the duende. The duende, an embodiment of wickedness, a creature that feeds on fear, lurking in the unseen shadows of the haunted Taquareira. A whisper in the wind, a chill down your spine, a shadow in the corner of your eye. It waits. In the heart of the haunted Taquareira, a wicked force lurks in the shadows, waiting. The tale of the wicked duende starts not in the dark corners, but in the light of day. In the heart of the Taquareira, a place known for its tranquility, the first signs of an unsettling presence emerged. Villagers began to notice small, inexplicable occurrences. A rustling in the trees when no wind was blowing, the faint sound of laughter where no children played, and a peculiar chill in the air that seemed to hang around even under the searing sun. Whispers of an unknown entity began to circulate. The old-timers, with their tales steeped in local lore, spoke of the wicked duende, a mischievous spirit known to lurk in the shadows, ever watchful, ever waiting. These stories, once dismissed as mere folk tales, were now recounted with a sense of unease and trepidation. The sightings increased. One day a farmer discovered his crops mysteriously trampled as if by tiny feet. A week later a fisherman found his catch of the day inexplicably missing from his bucket, replaced with a pile of smooth pebbles. Then came the laughter, a faint, eerie chuckle that rang out in the stillness of the afternoon, sending shivers down the spines of those who heard it. It was a sound not of this world, a sound that seemed to echo from the very heart of the Taquareira, the laughter of the duende. As the tales of the duende's antics grew, so did the fear. The villagers, once cheerful and welcoming, became wary and suspicious. Every rustle, every misplaced object, every chill in the air was attributed to the wicked duende. The once peaceful Taquareira was now a place of unease and apprehension. Yet it was only in the daylight that the villagers encountered these strange occurrences. As the sun began to set, a sense of dread would descend upon the village, for it was during the night that the true nature of the wicked duende was said to reveal itself. When night fell over the Taquareira, the wicked duende came out to play. As the sun dipped below the horizon, transforming the sky into a canvas of deep purples and inky blacks, a chilling breeze swept through the Taquareira. A shroud of darkness enveloped the forest, and the mischievous duende emerged from its hiding place, its beady eyes glinting with malevolence. In the heart of the Taquareira, the duende found its playground. Tormenting the residents, it reveled in the chaos it brought upon the peaceful habitat. The duende's wicked games were not of innocent fun, but of a nature that left a trail of fear and dread. With every shadow that danced on the walls, every gust of wind that whistled through the trees, the duende's presence was felt. It was a relentless tormentor, its laughter echoing through the night, a haunting soundtrack to the terror it unleashed. The residents of the Taquareira lived in perpetual fear, their nights filled with the dread of the duende's cruel games. The duende's pranks were not mere childish antics. They were calculated, designed to instill fear, to make the heart pound and the blood run cold. It delighted in the panic it caused, its laughter growing louder with each terrified scream that pierced the night. The once peaceful nights in the Taquareira were now fraught with terror. Sleep was a luxury few could afford, their dreams replaced by nightmares. The wicked duende, with its mischievous grin and cruel intentions, had turned their sanctuary into a living nightmare. The residents lived on edge, their lives dominated by the fear of the nightfall terror. They huddled together, whispers of the duende's antics spreading like wildfire. The air was thick with tension, the fear palpable. The duende had successfully instilled a state of panic, its reign of terror leaving a lasting impact. The once tranquil Taquareira was now a place of fear and dread, its nights dominated by the wicked duende. The residents, once content and at peace, were now victims of the duende's nightfall terror. And then, the unthinkable happened. One fateful night, the wicked duende went silent. A hush fell over the Taquareira, as though the very trees were holding their breath. The usually vibrant forest transformed into a quiet, eerie abyss, the silence punctuated only by the occasional rustle of leaves. The creatures of the forest, usually bustling with activity, seemed to be in hiding, as if aware of an unseen, lurking danger. The night was darker than usual, the moon hidden behind a thick veil of ominous clouds. A chilling wind whispered through the undergrowth, carrying with it an unsettling sense of dread. The once lively Taquareira was now a shadow of its former self, its spirit seemingly snuffed out. Then, without warning, a deafening roar echoed through the forest, a sound so terrifying it seemed to shake the very ground beneath. The trees shivered, the wind howled, and the forest trembled, and then silence. The wicked duende, the mischief maker of the Taquareira, the one who had held the forest in his cruel grasp, was nowhere to be seen. The forest dwellers breathed a sigh of relief. The oppressive fear lifted. But the incident left a chilling question hanging in the air. Was the wicked duende truly gone, or was this just a temporary respite? Was it a retreat, or was it a preamble to something far more sinister? But was the duende really gone, or was it just the calm before the storm? In the haunted Taquareira, silence can be deceptive. As our tale draws to a chilling close, we're left questioning the fate of the wicked duende. Has he vanished into the ether, or does he continue to haunt the eerie depths of the Taquareira? The mystery remains shrouded in darkness, an unsettling end to our story indeed. So is the wicked duende truly gone, or is he still lurking in the shadows of the haunted Taquareira? The answer lies hidden in the unseen shadows,